Hey everyone, John here, and I hope you all are enjoying your Memorial Day, and I hope you all enjoyed your weekend. This past weekend, I was able to actually go to a convention I had never been to before. For those of you that live in Orlando, Florida, I'm sure you're familiar with it, Spooky Empire's Mayhem. It's more of a horror type of convention. I'll be making a video about it and probably uploading it hopefully this week or sometime later this week. I guess it'll be kind of a review or more or less, if not anything else, just me kind of, sharing my experience there. I had a really great time, and like I said, I don't want to reveal too much on this video about it, but that'll be coming probably later this week. So be on the lookout for that. I also wanted to talk about toys for a change. Recently I was asked a question by somebody. They asked me if I knew of any stores where they could purchase figures that are no longer being produced or have been discontinued. Now most of you that are collectors know that thrift stores are a pretty good option for toys like this, toys that are discontinued or have been off store shelves for quite some time. But there's also another option, and that's closeout stores. And by closeout stores I mean stores like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Stein Mart, Big Lots, places like that. So if you have any of those in your area, you should check those out, because a lot of those carry toys that Toys R Us, Kmart, and Target no longer do. So be sure to check those out if there's any in your area, because you can save a lot of money. It's a great alternative to using eBay, because I know a lot of people's first instinct is, because it's convenient, let me just go on eBay because I can't find this in the store anymore. But you could save yourself a lot more money going to places like closeout stores. I'll give you an example of this. I'm sure a lot of you remember the Thundercats cartoon that came out on Cartoon Network a couple years ago, and the Bandai toy line that was released, coinciding the cartoon release. So I was able to get this at Ross. This is the Tower of Omens from the Bandai Thundercats toy line from the recent show. When this was in regular stores like Target, Kmart, Walmart, and Toys R Us, it retailed for about $30 or more. I was able to get it a couple months ago at Ross. I found it there for $9.99. Once that clears up, you'll be able to see it. So, I got that for a great deal, and you can find a lot of other toys there for great prices that you probably wouldn't find anywhere else. I will tell you this. In a lot of cases, in closeout stores, you probably won't find stuff in the best condition. A lot of it gets thrown around. It's not, they don't have the same care when putting stuff up in these stores as they do in regular retail stores. So it's very rare. I lucked out. I found this box in really great shape with no real bad damage on it. But there's no guarantee that you'll find if you're a person that has to have everything in perfect shape, it'll probably be really hard to find something in really good shape in a closeout store, but it's not to say that it's impossible. I've found plenty of stuff in several closeout stores in very good shape. So just be sure to check those out when you get the opportunity. So I finally did it. I finally talked about toys as I promised I would in the last video. So now you have another option on the table for you if you're looking for stuff that you can no longer get your hands on in regular stores. So be sure to check out closeout stores in your area. And I'll go ahead and list the closeout stores that I'm familiar with in the description below, so in case you didn't catch them when I said them earlier on in this video. Well, that's all I have to talk about. Stick around. We got some more stuff coming up. So until next time, as always, happy hunting.